Now, everyone loves their shonen anime, but sometimes you just want to watch a slice of life. Like, you have your, Tanaka-kun is always listless. That other high school one, something else, who knows. But one in particular that I want to talk about is Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. It was really good. But after watching the second season, it was even better. Now, if you don't know, the story basically centers around Miss Kobayashi, who works a 9 to 5 as a programmer or some type of software developer. She lives a pretty normal life, similar to us, waking up in the morning, going to work, living with your dragon maid in your apartment. That's pretty normal, if I do say so myself. As you can tell, the show isn't your normal high school slice of life, as there are literal dragons living in this show universe, and that can lead to some pretty amazing fight scenes. Especially if you remember that this isn't a shonen anime, it's just a slice of life. Speaking of the fight scenes, I wanted to talk about the animation of the show, which is fantastic. Every character moves very fluently and smoothly, and for a show like this, it's very unexpected. But I'm not complaining. Another thing that I think the show does really well is the actual characters. You have Miss Kobayashi, her dragon maid Toru, Kana, Makoto, and then there's a bunch of others. But I don't want to spoil too much about this anime, so I won't go into every single character. Each of the characters have their own personality and quirks, and I think they work really well with each other, which is great. And it must be really nice to have friends like that, huh? Miss Kobayashi, being the title character, is pretty boring as she essentially reacts to all of the crazy shenanigans as the viewer would, which isn't a bad thing. But she does have character development throughout the story, which is nice. Toru is essentially the main anime waifu of the series, but I will say that she could be the main character of a shonen anime. Considering how she's a dragon and she's the daughter of someone literally called the Emperor of Demise. I'm sure having her as a maid won't cause any problems. Then you have Kana, who is essentially a kid who acts like a kid while still showing very little emotion. But she does have more personality than, I don't know, an isekai protagonist. And, she's cute. You have Ilulu, who, kind of broke my heart, to be totally honest with you. I just want her to be happy, of course. Makoto, which is a pretty funny character, as he is the weeb of the group. I don't think I really need to talk more about him, because we all relate and understand him to a certain degree. Some more than others. Now, something that I wanted to mention about this series is that it's episodic. Each episode is comprised of multiple mini-stories. So, while there's nothing wrong with that, it does get a little weird when you're watching an episode and all the characters are having fun, and then next thing you know, it's a really heavy scene and you're crying. I just wish that the heavy moments flowed better with the lighthearted moments, so it doesn't feel very sudden when the mood changes. So if you enjoy an overarching story, this anime definitely isn't for you, but if you're like me and like slice of life, I would check this series out. It's a unique take on the genre, and it makes me very happy and smile every time I watch an episode of this series. And you know what else it makes me want to do? Explore the world around me. I said want, not actually do, okay?